Okay, you've heard us talk about hemps here at Fat Mascara. We love their body lotions. Well, guess what? All your favorite scents of hemps now come in scrubs and body washes. They're all plant-based, vegan, and cruelty-free. And yes, there's a fragrance-free option for those of you who want that. But I am loving the scrub right now. I am, first of all, not gloopy-doopy. You know how we hate a gloopy scrub.
Hate it.
Hemp's original herbal sugar scrub. The texture on this is so good. And the scent, take me away.
I want to be taken away by Hemp's. They have an incredible wash with 3-in-1 formulas. You know I'm a girl on the go. You can exfoliate with glycolic acid. You're going to clean while it's going to moisturize you at the same time. And it hydrates you with that 100% natural hemp seed oil. Also has shea butter. Jen and I have been talking about shea butter basically since we were born. And aloe vera. And can I tell you about the scents?
Please do.
Sweet pineapple and honey melon. Triple moisture, which is a really nice scent. Original herbal, pomegranate herbal. I mean, these are like popsicle flavors. I love it.
It's a tropical delight. Elevate your shower routine with Hemp's new body washes and scrubs. They're available at Ulta Beauty and Hempz.com. That's Hempz, Hempz with a Z. Make sure to check it out today.
Bruce.
Hey.
Bruce.
What you doing, Jess?
I'm reliving the show.
Welcome to Fat Mascara. She's talking about Bruce Springsteen.
Oh my God, Jen.
Yes.
I saw you. I have video of you enjoying yourself, rocking back and forth, the beer.
One of our listeners, I think you put it online because one of our listeners messaged me, oh, you know Bruce Springsteen, but not the Eagles? P.S. I'm not a Bruce Springsteen
Well, they're not. I don't
fan.
think they're in the same league. And we can offline about this. Both American acts, but...
Not my thing, but you know what is my thing? Hero Cosmetics that took us there. So thanks to them for an experience that would not have happened without them. I'll tell you that much. Did you have fun?
I had an amazing time. Jeff had an amazing time. I saw you having a nice time.
That's because I brought my best friend Lara, who has been to every Bruce Springsteen tour since the 90s and was whispering fun facts in my ear the whole time. So I was getting a history lesson at the same time. She's like, okay, this is the nephew of the saxophonist. You know, sometimes this, okay, Max Weinberg, or we might have his son. We're not sure. I'm like, who are these people?
His son is in Slipknot, which is the weirdest thing in the world, the funniest thing.
I mean, rock on.
Seeing people, this is why because I'm not a big Bruce fan. I'm not oh, this is on the river and this, no, that's not me. I'm not trying to front. But what was amazing was seeing somebody, I am a fan after the show. And I was texting friends of mine who are huge fans. I'm sorry, I'm a convert. I should have gone when you asked me 10 years ago. Seeing somebody do what they love and love it so much. He's playing it like it's his first big show ever. He's playing it like he's a 13-year-old who got
He's playing it so hard he gave himself an ulcer because the rest we saw the last show. I heard the rest of the tour was canceled while he's recuperating.
Seeing that level of passion, I don't care if he is an oboe player, was so exciting. And you
was there
felt
an oboe player?
No, I'm saying I don't care if he's a unicyclist. Seeing somebody
horns.
do what there were a lot of horns, was so thrilling, and that to me was just so amazing. So thank you, Hero. That level of passion was just awesome. Never gonna forget it. Also, he looks good. When he flashed on the big screen, I was like, this man is 74? Hello. Yeah. I could speculate about some of the things that he has done to look so good, but he looked pretty good. I was into it. He looked great. Anyway, it's Fat Mascara. I'm Jen. She's Jess. Last weekend, we went to the Bruce Springsteen concert together. We've been here for 500 episodes. Hi. 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 What else is going on? I don't know. I got right into the whole fashion week and everything and back to school and been going to events and things. I got a fun tip for everyone at a recent event I was at. Hit us with a tip. You know Robin, the makeup artist behind Beauty is Boring? Yeah, Robin Black, She partnered with this new brand, Cool Feet.
I think it's the first makeup line designed specifically for South Asian women that's available at Sephora. And so, like, the colors are especially good for that yellow, beigey undertones, people that might have trouble finding it, but also they're just inspired by the founder's South Asian heritage. So
Very cool.
she was put on these satin lipsticks. I'm kind of like obsessed with the satin lipsticks, actually. I have not been able to wear lipstick since I came back from the mountain. Remember I climbed a mountain?
Oh my God. You didn't talk about that enough.
We did not. My lips were destroyed. I had on SPF 30 lip balm.
But can you back up for maybe somebody
Yes.
who skipped an episode, who's not like, I know it might, it's shocking to think that
Jen climbed a
everybody's spending
mountain.
every week with us. Yeah.
Because I'm ridiculous. And on my vacations, rather than go lay at a pool or at a beach, I decide, well, the 3 months before, I'm going to train like crazy so that I can go do trekking with a 45-pound backpack, live in a tent, and attempt to summit a mountain with my husband. Because, as one does. But I also love mountaineering, and I haven't done it in a while, and I've missed it. And it was good. It was so good, except for my lips. They got destroyed. Because when you're up at elevation, people don't know. I was in crampons on a glacier for a lot of it at the top of the mountain. And so everything is reflective. So like you are getting blasted by UV. So I was wearing tons of sunscreen, but you're also getting blasted by the wind and the cold. So my lips were destroyed. And I was like, this lipstick's not going to look good because my lips are so chapped. Well, Robin's like, you blot them with Scotch tape. And the first thing I thought of was
Sounds
like,
uncomfortable.
well, not that. It does work. You can buff with the washcloth and a little Vaseline, but sometimes that just doesn't do it. The first thing I thought of is the discussion we had about how I was scared about Diane Kendall backstage, how she would never give you a beauty hack. I was like, coming back from backstage New York Fashion Week and telling my editor-in-chief that you should blot with Scotch tape to get rid of flaked.
They would love that.
They would have loved it.
They would have loved that, yeah.
They would have been like, so clever. I mean, like, are you going to go out there and do this? I don't know if you are, but if you have some chappy lips like I did and the washcloth's not cutting it, you might try Robin's trick. So once I did that, it was working. And then I was putting on this lipstick. Hold on, let me put my bifocals on so I can read the name of it for you. Yep, still can't read it. Anyway, I'll put a link in the show notes and on our Shop My Shelf. Remember, all the products we mention on the podcast are always there.
Well, look, now you can dump all of your great novelty tips here.
It's true. It's true. Our Fat Mascara audience will be the editors in chief of us. We will run them by them. You remember you would have the boss that'd be like, oh, boring, heard it, next. That's what we're giving them, and they can decide for themselves. I remember trampsing into the editor's office with like a whole list and just waiting to get shot down left and right for ideas and whatever. But, it makes for better content. So that's my tip for the week.
I knew I was in trouble. One of my favorite editor-in-chiefs was Joanna Coles. I knew I was in trouble if she started looking bored.
If she got on her treadmill.
She was always on a treadmill desk. Now, sometimes she sat down. She was great. I want to make it very clear. She was like absolutely one of my possibly favorite editor-in-chief. She's one of the funniest people. And honestly, follow her on Instagram because she's doing amazing. She's giving amazing like work tips.
Yeah.
But if I felt her eyes travel, I was like, fucking tighten up, Jess.
You're losing her.
Like
get your pitch.
Yeah.
You got 30 seconds.
Get tight. Or just move along. It was like, we'd have a basket of beauty products and then we would like show her things. And if I just felt her like trailing or like looking somewhere in her office, I was like, next.
And you guys, Jess can sell a product. When Jess is into, please, you listen to the podcast.
Sweet.
When Jess is into something like.
No, I talk too long, which is why I need to go to move next. No, I got a news now. I'm losing everyone.
No, you're not. Where are we? We're losing them? I can't even tell.
Like
we need to move on.
People.
Let's go do the news. Okay,
I did
great.
get feedback from somebody. I know I read your iTunes review, whoever you are, that I talk too long. So I'm moving it along.
Oh, okay. I like it. Look at that.
Right.
We listen to our audience. So you're going to do the news for us. We've raised the wands. We're talking about perfumes that attract and make us feel sexy. So that's fun. Stick around for that after the news. But first, let's get to the news. We're talking really fast right now. But Jess, it's all yours. Take it away.
Okay. All right, let's get to it. All right. Fragrance Files. This is an action-packed news for you. So Liberty London is launching a fragrance brand. Love this for them. This makes so much sense.
Wait. Are you trying on a whole new personality to go with your more succinct news?
Yeah, no, Jessica's gone. Jessica's gone.
This woman is scaring me. Can you come back, please?
Oh, yeah, no, I don't like this person at all.
Okay, back to the news.
Okay.
As regular
So,
Jessica.
on October 18th, Liberty London, it's a standalone department store, iconic in London. Look it up if you haven't been. It's absolutely fabulous. Oh my God, what a fabulous store. They're famous for their prints, like just picture a gorgeous paisley print. Paisley is very much underselling it, but like beautiful kind of old world prints. They put them on everything, handkerchiefs, shirts, couches, everything. They are famous for these archival prints, and now they're doing fragrances, and it's going to be LBTY is the brand name, and they're starting out with scents, and they're using the perfumer Frank Vogel, who we know.
He's doing one of them. I literally almost was like already deciding with you which ones we should buy because I knew you would be obsessed.
I'm super psyched. He did Le Labo Santal 33. Oh, and also, sorry, Pierre Negrin. I'm so sorry. I left Pierre out. He only did Tom Ford's Black Orchid and White Patchouli, which I also love. They're going to be doing the series of fragrances, and I just think it makes so much sense. But they also hinted at doing other products as well. So it's
and
just
they
smart.
Still have their candles, which are also like high perfume candles. So
yeah, really, really cool. It's logical. All right. Another fragrance news. Okay, Gen Z is really discovering a lot of like moody designers and going back to the late 90s, 2000s.
Oh, please see our episode from Friday if you need more details on the trend cycle and how fast it moves. Yeah.
It's moving fast.
What are the youths doing?
Well, I was excited to see a name that hasn't popped up in a while. How's this for a moody designer? Anne de Mullister.
You know I was into that shit. Oh,
I know. I thought this would resonate, Jen.
Up on my mood board throughout my career.
Total Jen moment, okay? So she is a Belgian designer, and she actually has a fragrance coming out. So I'm curious if we're going to see, I can see a lot of Anne de Mullister type influences coming up, but her fragrance is going to be titled A. It's chosen for the designer's initial and also the first letter of the alphabet. It's genderless. What isn't now?
But that's like her thing too. I literally, the minute you said her name and perfume, I was picturing Wet Concrete Note from CK1, but like modernized.
Well, you're tapping into a little bit of it. It's light. It's hazy. It's got notes of clove, cumin. Is that how you say it? I would say cumin, but I think it's cumin, right?
Cumin.
Cinnamon. And then you've also got, ready, you're going to love this, May Rose and rich tones of birch-oiled leather, a fitting nod to her punk-infused collection.
Okay, I'm picturing like the punk princess sitting and smoking a clove cigarette. Mm-hmm. Give it to me. I'm here for it.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
And then earthy notes of patchouli, vetiver, rose, and sandalwood, each derived from cold-pressed essential oils.
So you're getting me a bottle for my birthday.
I don't think they're doing a ton of they're not doing a massive press gifting.
That's why it's for my birthday, because you're going to buy it for me.
Exactly.
Okay,
exactly. Yeah.
Thank you.
You're like, I'll say it again, just to be clear. Happy birthday. You're making it easy for me. Okay. I thought that was really cool. I'm happy to see her name again. So, moving along, now let's talk home fragrance.
Okay.
If you walk the streets of New York right now, even in cheery old Hoboken, you might notice... What's this personality? Sadly, I think it's mine right now. You're going to notice the sense of flowers, baked bread, and often it just smells like weed, right?
I was just talking about this with somebody. You literally cannot walk through New York and not smell weed. I walk outside and it's like, woo!
P.S. I don't know what that intro was. Clearly, I was like ad-libbing and laughing at the same time.
No, but I literally was speaking to somebody about this, and tourists have remarked on it, like people not from New York.
Yeah.
Yeah, the scent of weed, it's a lovely smell. Piney, terpenes, earthy.
But it kind of depends, and I'm not being political, I'm not being funny. It depends who you ask. Not everyone enjoys it.
Oh, the smell. Okay, noted.
I started to notice it a lot during the pandemic. And I don't know if it's because there were fewer people around. I actually don't remember when in New York when the regulations were loosened, or I don't know, everything was kind of loosey-goosey during the pandemic. It was just a wild time. But I feel like I started just walking around just smelling it everywhere. And then people who were maybe from out of town started remarking on it. And it was just like, oh yeah. And then it just became sort of like, wow, the streets everywhere smell like weed. I get off the subway during the week and I'm going to work. It could be 9 o'clock in the morning. It smells like weed because people are going to work. Totally. And then it could be 5 p.m., 6 p.m. and it smells like it. And at night, of course, it smells like it.
It's 420 all the time, man.
So some people are fans, some people are not fans. Not asking you where you stand, it's just a fact. And if you live in an apartment building, then things get really touchy because...
Oh, I live above a bar. I know.
Right. People have different preferences, especially when like there are different factors involved. So P.S., getting to the point, there is a company...
Notice how she's tightening up for you. Yeah, User 723 from iTunes.
User 723, do you, okay?
Okay.
Scent Air has released a neutralizer to get rid of this scent. It's called the Cannabis Odor Neutralizer.
Genius name.
In college, you just took like a tube, like a little...
I don't know where you're going with this.
Like a paper towel and then like a dryer sheet.
Okay, is that what the Rutgers kids did? What do you do with this tube and this dryer sheet?
They just blew it out the fan.
Oh, you smoke through it. Like if you're smoking.
And then yeah.
Oh, I've never seen that. I don't think anybody in my school cared if you knew they were smoking weed. But yeah, and then teens up in their room and spray deodorizer everywhere. Yeah, and then everybody knows you were smoking
incense. There was a whole, but now I really do think there's going to be a little bit more of a cottage industry of air neutralizers.
So the scent molecules in this particular spray are able to
neutralize
the
odor.
It's funny because neutralizing fragrance products, they have potpourri. They have ones for the bathroom as well. These products that are neutralizers, they don't get rid of the scent molecules. They put other scent molecules that your nose receptors think are nothing. So you have one on this end of the scent spectrum and one on this end. And they work out to be...
It confuses your nose.
Yeah. Because if you... it's so confusing to me. I know there's some deodorants. Degree has some of this technology in their underarm deodorant. It scent neutralizes stress, sweat, body odor. This is what perfumers do. They can match up the molecules that don't work. I'm so curious. I mean, I would never want to get rid of that smell because I really like that smell, but I'm so curious to see how it works. Scent Air. Okay, we'll put a link to it. For teens everywhere to fool their parents.
But I don't even know, our teen, it depends on your personal situation. Some people love it. Some people are less enthralled.
By Scent Air. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
All right.
I thought that was very interesting. Moving right along, Jen, how excited are you for the NARS film?
September 12th. Drops on Apple.
I mean, this is going to be great. Francois NARS, the story of his life, unknown beauty. This is something you can sit on the couch, chill out, get inspired. The filmmaker is Lisa Immordino. Sorry, Lisa. Vreeland. Yes. Alexander Vreeland's grandmother is Diana Vreeland. She did Diana Vreeland, The Eye Has to Travel, which is also, if you haven't seen that, check that out. That is a fabulous film. It's going to be great. I saw just the little clippy.
I already watched the trailer a couple times, yeah.
Yeah. I mean,
as chills. You texted me, it's not a documentary, it's a document, though I think that was Francois' line about it. Also, Charlotte Rampling as your narrator, it's just going to be fabulous.
And so many great talking heads.
Yeah, get yourself a clove cigarette or something and lay back and just enjoy. Just see that call back. You like that?
It's really good. Yes. So that's a goodie. All right. I mean, I told you this was a jumbo size news. Well, let's talk jumbo beauty products. Jen, we've laughed a lot about how jumbo beauty products are used a lot in PR campaigns. It's what should we do?
Go inside the large jar of moisturizer as an Instagram-worthy picture.
Yeah, yes. So everyone goes in the little house, and the house is really, the podcast is called Fat Mascara because the mascaras were getting crazy and beauty was getting...
We were joking about it. Yeah, totally.
It's our whole running joke. Well, they're back. Okay? They're back. L'Oreal has a campaign, if you go on their Instagram, L'Oreal Paris, where they have this huge lipstick. And the lipstick is attached to a car. But it's actually really kind of hysterical. And it's painting the streets of, it looks like London, but it feels like it's an unknown city. And if I'm incorrect, please let me know what's going on. It's not clear whether it's created by AI or if it's physically constructed, but it's this really creative way of talking about the product. Oh, it's also painting a whole red line through the city.
It's AI. Because the Maybelline one, same parent company, it was in the subway in London. It had a huge mascara wand and it pretended to brush the lashes that were on the front of the subway car the underground car. I'm not sure what you call it. And I was like, this is amazing. And I started like forwarding it to a million people. And then I realized it was AI. So I'm guessing
it's really cool. Yeah.
London listeners, tell us you see a huge lipstick driving around town.
Well, I mean, I'm also like happy that this jumbo stuff is not real.
You know what? That's the best part about all this. What bothered me, I think, before with this trend, when everybody was making these Instagram-worthy things for editors to come in, influencers to come in, is it seems so wasteful. In fact, we talked to a publicist who told us there is literally a warehouse in New Jersey where all these jumbo-sized things they use at conventions or BeautyCon back in the day just sit and wait to get made into another jumbo beauty size thing. Like you've just wasted a bunch of fiberglass and all this stuff for like a couple photos. I mean, I understand it's super fun and that's what marketing is, but I love that you can do this with AI. This to me is a positive. It's a sustainable use of technology.
I love that. Yeah, and when I was looking at perfect. It's sustainable use. It's super creative. And what I really liked as well is when I was looking at their posts to see like what L'Oreal was saying about themselves, I do think this kind of stuff invites a lot of negativity. It's like, well, who made this? What is this? Is it wasting, the recycling, but all the things that we're looking for.
Yeah.
I hadn't seen, and L'Oreal, correct me if I'm wrong, I had not seen L'Oreal, they put hashtag beauty without animal testing. So it's like they're trying to show the things that they are putting out in the world that's positive. You could have a more cynical eye with that, but I think beauty brands are realizing they need to show up on all levels. Like they kind of can't hide.
Yeah, for sure. It sure does look real. I'm watching the video right now.
It looks really real, right?
Yeah. We're going to fact check this. Okay.
And then last but not least, my little bit of, let's say, local news. Well, we're going kind of global here. The world's longest mullet has finally been located. We finally found her, guys.
Is it Julia Fox's?
No.
I'm sure you saw her at Fashion Week.
Yeah.
She had a long mullet. That's a long mullet. Okay, how long is the longest mullet?
We got her. Tammy.
Oh,
Tammy Manis. She has officially got the world's longest mullet. It measures 5 feet and 8 inches.
Mazel tov, Tammy.
Okay. She's 58 years old.
How tall is Tammy? That's taller than Tammy is.
She last cut her hair, the back of her hair, on February 9th, 1990. Okay.
Oh,
that I bet you a lot of our listeners were not born yet.
Tammy. I'm looking at her photo.
Okay.
Keep going.
Now, this is my favorite bit, okay? This was at a video posted by the Guinness World Records. She said, a lot of people just notice it when I turn around. So most of the time they don't realize how long my hair is until they, look at my backside. And here's what inspired her to get her
more. Tell me everything.
Okay, ready? She said, it was the 80s and everybody had a rat tail. Okay. Jen and I grew up in the 80s, so we remember the rat tail. I remember this little boy, Jonathan, who I was friends with growing up, he had a little rat tail. And I thought it was like the funniest, cutest thing. And she said that she was...
I got to tell you a story about a rat tail sometime.
Oh, my God. Okay. Then she goes, is it funny? I hope it's funny.
I might share it after Tammy. I'm too intrigued by Tammy right now. Keep going.
Then she said she was first inspired to grow a mullet after watching Till Tuesday's music video, Voices Carry. She said the girl had a rat tail, and I really wanted one of those.
I love you, Tammy. I am looking at pictures of Tammy right now, and she's everything I want her to be. Good for you, Tammy.
What a great tune. If you don't know that song, please go listen to it and YouTube the video.
I see she likes to do a braid sometimes with it because I would think that the 5 feet 8 inches of hair really gets caught on things. But she does a lovely braid, which gives her a nice crimp. She's got a beautiful auburny red color. What a rock star you are, Tammy. Congrats.
I love that she knows her style. She's like, I'm seeing all these things come and go.
She's like, I'm going to hang with this till I get a Guinness Book of World Records. Good for you, Tammy. All right, I can't leave that there and not finish it for everybody really quickly. Tail? So it might have even been my first date with my husband, Eric. I think he was joking, but he had a rat tail when he was a kid, and he was
he had a rat tail, full stop.
No,
I was like, I didn't see it.
And when he cut it off, he saved it, and he's like, I have it. It's under my bed. If you want to come back to my place, I'll show it to you. Like jokingly. That was going to get me in his bedroom, But it was a very, very early date when I remember him lifting up his bed. He had this fancy bed, like the storage was underneath. That man brought out a rat tail. Luckily, I already thought he was really cute. So I was like, this is disgusting. He saved it because when he cut it off, it was like a big deal. A lot of kids had them in the early 90s.
This was so much deeper.
He used a rat tail to get me in bed with him, and I fell for it.
Was it in like a keepsake box?
Bag. It was in a plastic baggie inside. Yeah, like, a memory box with some photos or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah. He probably has it still. I'll find it. I'll show it to you.
I love that he moved with the rat tail. Like the
rat tail has clearly been with him throughout the years. Tammy, if you ever decide to cut off your hair, your mullet, save it.
I think she's keeping that rat tail forever.
Yeah, that was great. Thanks, Jess. Okay, it is time to talk underwear. I am a convert. I've been hearing about this brand forever. It's Skims, and it's their Fits Everybody collection, and it is as good as you heard it is. The Fits Everybody collection of underwear is super lightweight, so good in the summer, molds to your body, buttery soft fabric, like truly buttery soft, and it stretches to twice its size without ever losing shape. So, as your body changes, it kind of changes with you, meaning you get a perfect fit every time. It's also available in sizes extra, extra small to 4X. Oh, I'm obsessed. Jess, what are you wearing from Skims Fits Everybody collection?
I've been wearing the Fits Everybody Racerback bra. It's really convenient for the summer with those little Racerback tanks. You never know what goes with them. The Racerback bra is perfect.
Oh, yes, without any of the flabby bits hanging out of the tank top armhole.
No, it just sucks me in.
It's so good. I have been turned on to the thong. So many stylists have recommended this thong to me, like fashion stylists that I'm friends with. And I was like, it can't be that good. It can't be that good. Let me tell you, the Fits Everybody thong is that good. It's so super soft and comfortable. And I know you don't think a thong can be comfortable, but I'm telling you, believe the hype, it can be. Guys, Skims has over 100,000 five-star reviews for a reason. The Fits Everybody collection and more perfect fit essentials are available now at skims.com, SKIMS.com. Plus, you get free shipping on orders over $75. And when you place your order, they're going to ask you, there's a little prompt, how did you hear about Skims? Please select podcast. And guess what? In the little drop down, you'll see Fat Mascara. Click us because you heard about it from us. And that way we get credit for telling you about it. And you support your favorite beauty podcast. Skims.com.
Hey, everyone. If you've ever had unprotected sex, forgot your birth control, had a condom break, or you're just not sure, we're excited to talk to you about a new company that is giving emergency contraception a much-needed rebrand.
Julie is an FDA-approved morning-after pill that helps to stop a pregnancy before it starts. Julie is aiming to be the emergency contraception company for the next generation, and it's one of learning and acceptance. Can I tell you, the frequently asked questions section of their website is genius. All the questions you have about emergency contraception are answered there, and it's not judgy. When it comes to complex and stressful choices around your health, they believe women deserve products that are easy in every way. Easy to find, easy to take, easy to relate to, easy to understand. Julie stops your body from releasing an egg using the same active ingredient as Plan B or other morning after pills. Essentially, Julie works by preventing or delaying your ovulation. With no egg, there's no fertilization and therefore no pregnancy, and it's no risk to future fertility. Julie does work best when you take it right away or within 72 hours of unprotected sex. You can find it at CVS, Target, Walmart, but they also have a website so you can order it now and have it on hand for when you need it. It's legal in all 50 states. You don't need an ID, a prescription, or a credit card to get it.
Julie is a morning after pill that's working to increase access to emergency contraception for women across the country. Julie has a 1-for-1 donation program, and every time you purchase Julie at a store or online, the company donates one pill to someone who needs it. Julie also partners with over 20 organizations across the country to provide donations to those disproportionately impacted by health inequities. Right now, Julie is offering our listeners $10 off your online purchase. Go to juliecare.co/mascara to get $10 off your online purchase for a limited time. That's juliecare.co/mascara.
Or if you need Julie right away, you can find it at your nearest CVS, Target, or Walmart today. Jess, can I just say the last 6 months of my life have felt like the healthiest ever? I mean, maybe I get a little credit in that, but I'm giving most of the credit to Alo Moves because they make it so easy to fit working out into your schedule. It's on demand. It's there when I need it. I'm doing the yoga. I'm doing the Pilates, strengthening. It's gotten me in really good shape.
What's been keeping you busy?
I'm doing hip openers. I'm doing yoga. I'm doing all the things.
I love a hip opener.
Elvis Garcia. He's my guy.
Okay.
He's got my hips in shape.
I'm looking up Elvis today. If you're listening to this and you're thinking, I want in, get into Alo Moves. It's a streaming on-demand wellness platform that features yoga, fitness routines, meditation sessions, and so much more. And they've got something for everyone from beginner to advanced: yoga, bar, Pilates, cardio, HIIT. They also have sound baths and breath work too. There's more than just fitness to Alo Moves. You have to check out their gua sha, dry brushing, face yoga, nutrition classes, and so much more. And the best part is you don't need any equipment sometimes, or very little equipment.
Oh my God, Jess and I went out the other night and someone was telling us about their home gym and we both started laughing like, you don't need a home gym. You just need Alo Moves. This fall, make some time for your wellness goals with Alo Moves. For a limited time, Alo Moves is offering our listeners 30 days free plus 20% off your annual membership. But you can only get it by going to alomoves.com and using the code MASCARA20 in all caps. That's alomoves.com. The code is MASCARA20 in all caps, and you'll get a free 30-day trial plus 20% off an annual membership. alomoves.com, code MASCARA20, all caps.
All right, it's time to raise a wand. We have some homework for you. We want to know about fragrances that make you feel sexy, but I don't know what sexy means. I don't even know anymore, because for years they were telling us that sexy was like some hunky guy.
They.
And yes, it was always a guy. It was always a guy with like
the
no
beauty
shirt.
Industrial compress. That they. I love when you talk about they.
You thought of it. You were the one who were like big beauty industrial complex, and I was like falling off my chair. I still am. Like a guy who looked like I love you men, but come on, they all like don't need to look like that with the big arms and the six pack.
Are you talking about old fragrance ads from like...
Not even that long ago.
Yeah.
Not everyone likes that guy.
Yeah. What is sexy? What is love? What is attraction? What does it smell like? What does it mean to you? So we were asking you for fragrances.
It could mean anything. It could be like a dirt fragrance. If a dirt fragrance feels sexy.
Maybe it's a nurturing scent. Well, the homework is starting to roll in, isn't it?
Yes.
Oh, keep them coming, by the way. We want to do this all through September. So send us your scents that make you feel loved or that you wear when you're in love or that are sexy and attractive. And Sarah from Denver did just that. So go ahead, Sarah.
Hi, Jess and Jen. My name is Sarah. I'm calling from Denver. And I wanted to talk about one of my favorite perfumes. It's from Regime des Fleurs. And the perfume I wanted to talk about is called La Basse. It has a top of palm fruit, a heart of patchouli, Bulgarian and Turkish roses, and a base of oak moss, castoreum, and leather. And when I wear it, it's this beautiful, smoky, sexy, earthy scent. I feel like it really just taps into that feeling of like magic or I don't know, witchiness, which I think is perfect as we're heading into fall. And I really feel like it is one of the very few perfumes that I put it on my body and it felt like me instantly. I always love the way I feel when I wear it, and I try to save it for more special, sexy occasions. So I have a really lovely, positive association with that scent. Thank you so much for the podcast. Love what you're doing and appreciate you.
Good one, Sarah. Jen, I'm dying to know what yours is.
I will be sharing it on a future episode. I think that episode is the last one in September. Stay tuned.
Okay.
But if you want to share yours, you know what to do. Call me. P.S. The voicemail, 646-481-8182. It's in the show notes. It's on our website, fatmascara.com. Guys, I just realized people have been texting me. I went over to the other
Oh my
within
God.
the platform where I listen to the voice memos because it doesn't come on my phone. It comes on the computer. There's a separate tab. And I was like, what is this? And I clicked and it was texts. Y'all are out here texting me. I had no idea. Don't text me. I don't read the text. I mean, I love that you're texting me. So funny. So there were all these like old texts from listeners that I had never seen because I am always in the voice mailbox listening because obviously that's what we use on the show. I mean, you can text me 646-481-8182. Maybe you have an idea for the show. I think that's great, actually. Go ahead and text me. But as far as it goes for our homework about fragrances that make you think of love and attraction and sexiness, leave a voicemail, okay? Or send us a voice memo, as Sarah did. That's why it sounded so good.
And by the way, just I thought of something else.
Yes.
It could be like how your view of sexiness may have changed.
Oh, yeah. Like maybe this was your sexy perfume back then, and now this is your sexy perfume. Or
Yeah.
when you're in love, you don't like to smell the smell of this. You really like to be surrounded in this, whatever that may be. I'm going to hear all about it. I'm so excited. Okay. Do you have something to raise a wand to? Go ahead.
I do. Okay. So I want to raise a wand to a shampoo and conditioner.
I'll allow it. Continue.
I'm really loving Dove shampoo and conditioner.
Okay.
I know this is not a revelation. We know these are good products, but I think sometimes we just need to refresh our memory. They're really good quality. They're really...
Wait, let me make a guess. Did you go to a shore house and it was in the shower at the shore house?
Wait a second. You know that I went to the beach recently.
I'm just guessing because literally I go to a lake house. One friend has a lake house. They always have Dove shampoo and conditioner. And every time I get in their shower, I was like, I should buy this.
I was the buyer because there was no shampoo and conditioner.
Oh, okay. It wasn't what I thought it was.
I was the buyer.
You were at Costco because the Costco size Dove shampoo and conditioner is an excellent Airbnb purchase. Just saying.
No, I bought it. We got there and there was no, what I like about this beach house situation is there's absolutely nothing there. There's like not a scrimp, not a scrub.
It was a beach house. Okay.
Yeah.
I think it's literally in every beach house in New Jersey, by the way. Just want to say.
Well, there's nothing there when we go there. It's like it's an empty, there's not a piece of sand, a grain of sand on the floor. It's like empty.
And you filled it up with Dove.
And I was like, I went to CVS and I was like, we gotta get soap, we gotta get tissues, everything. So I was like, what am I gonna get? And I thought, you know what? I'm gonna buy some Dove. Fresh, clean, nice quality. Moisturizing after a day at the beach. And yes. I took it home and I put it in my bathroom, not Jeff's. It is so freaking good. And I'm like, I need to remind everyone. And we talk about their campaigns a lot, but I spent a lot of time on their website the other day and I was like, God, this is a good company. They're talking a lot about online bullying right now.
Yeah.
This is a solid company.
Their marketing's good, but they make a damn good product.
But they do both things. So anyway, I just need to raise a wand to Dove.
Who would have thought Unilever, good at making products and marketing?
Yeah. I should hope so, right?
Get so popular. I love the Dove shampoo and conditioner. I love that razor one. That's such a good one. I'm too sidetracked thinking about how like I get so excited when I go to visit someone's house and they have it in their shower for you. Yeah. I love going to someone else's shower and just seeing what they have in there.
Don't you hate when they have something that's really bad? Or it's been like there for a long time?
I don't know, but like hotels these days, I swear they just use those little bottles and refill them all with shower gel. They must. Because there's no way anybody's calling hotel conditioner. It's body lotion maybe in there?
It's disgusting.
In Seattle, where I was doing this mountain climb, the hotel we stayed in afterwards, I was so dirty. And I had forgotten to pack shampoo and conditioner because I was like, they'll have it at the hotel.
You're finished.
Oh,
no.
My God.
You have to be a survivor when you travel now.
Oh, no, you pack your own too. But like, why can't the hotels be like your Airbnb and your friend's shore house and all the places that have a nice big bottle of Dove?
I want to let you to get to your razor wand. Now I'm like talking more than ever. Like I was cursed. Okay. One more thing real quick. Like Jeff and I got into a philosophical argument at the beginning. We went to Philadelphia, your home base, beginning of the summer. And we stayed in a hotel like for one night. I will not name the hotel, but it was like a name brand hotel. I go into the shower and it was plastic wrapped soap, but it was a soap for the Barbie house. Like it was so...
like the little circle?
It was... The plastic weighed more than the soap inside. It was like a chip.
Okay. Where does the philosophical argument come in?
Well, I said to him, I was furious. And I was like, this is fucked up. Sorry, F-bomb. This is not service. What happened? I remember going to like mid-range hotels with my parents when I was younger and being like taking everything because it was exciting. This is an insult. And he was like, well, you were only staying one night. You don't need more soap than that. He's like, would you rather
good point
them
less wasteful?
Well, yeah. He's like, I get it. I think this is a good thing.
Team Jeff. I'm Team Jeff. Just kidding. It's a good point, though. It's a good point.
I was like, well, what about those things, the pumps with maybe it would be like a pump like they have at like the gym?
Actually, and a lot of hotels now have them. They sort of bolted onto the wall and they put the Orbet I've seen bolted on the wall. And I know it's Orbet because it smells like Orbet.
Yeah.
That's a good way too. But yeah, the soap. I know. I used to love hotel toiletries. My mom would keep a collection of them under the sink in her, like in a little box.
Yeah, I just feel like you're paying a premium and then to be like slapped in the face. These are not real problems, by the way. I just want a disclaimer. No. These are not like, I didn't actually like toss and turn and feel like sorry for myself. I just feel like there definitely is like a lack of, it's inflation. I guess that was the broader point that I was mad about.
Or it's not a marketing tactic anymore because I remember meeting with some brands like Bulgari. What's that London one?
Oh, Molten Brown.
Love Molten
Brown.
A big part of their marketing strategy was to get into high-end hotels because people would try it there. They would love it, and then they would go buy it when they got back home.
Malin and Getz, too, another amazing brand.
Malin and Getz I discovered in a hotel.
Yeah.
I think even Santal was doing some of that for a while there, too.
Really?
But like, I wonder why more brands don't do that because sampling's so important in the beauty industry. A hotel's a great place to place your products. Jess Matlin certainly would have been happy to try it rather than a little bar of soap.
I want to hear your razor wand.
Mine is plastic free. So I keep trying all of the plastic free packaging for beauty. So it's hit or miss. It really is. But I am loving Attitude Oceanly plastic free makeup. Their cream blush stick. Where did I put it? I forgot we did video now. Hold on. Hold on. Where did it go? Look how prepared. Here it is. Oceanly Attitude.
Okay. I like the name.
Cream blush stick in Happy Berry. So the entire container is cardboard.
I love that.
Yeah, you're going to make some trade-offs. For example, you have to stick your finger in the bottom to push up. There's no like swivel mechanism, right? But the blush stick itself is fabulous. I would say, okay, the high bar is right, Westman Atelier baby blush, right? Let's dial down the dewiness a little, but keep the moisture and keep the blendability. It's very similar to me. Like, it's not as creamy and glowy.
Okay.
And like, you can't go directly on your cheek because the Westman Atelier will melt right off of the stick onto your cheek.
Yeah.
You have to like rub your finger on maybe a brush, but the color is lovely. And get this, for $30 or like $30, it's not even made with plastic or metal. You get 380 uses. 380 uses. Somebody measured. I want to know the intern that freaking put on this blush as many times as possible so they could get a count on it. 380 uses, which they put in parenthetical on the website. 12 months.
I was about to say, what's the month? What's the...
Actually, it's more. I mean, maybe you're wearing your blush twice a day. Anyway,
touch up.
A year's worth of blush in a cardboard container. When you're all done and there's no more of the little tube inside, you can compost. It's compostable cardboard. I don't know if you're local composting or you're composting, you take cardboard. But if you do, you can put it there. If not, you just put it in paper recycling. Done and done. Thank you, Plastic Free Beauty.
Well, you know what I like? I like to see more and more brands doing it. And if more and more people use it, it will become more of a thing, less than an outlier.
It's also the more brands that try it, they get better at making an upscale feeling and making it more pleasurable to use. I had used cardboard packaging beauty brands like maybe 3 years ago, and it wasn't holding together as nicely as I find this too.
Last thought on this cardboard stuff. You'll know because you have the knowledge here. Didn't Stila do all cardboard back in the day?
Absolutely, but it was foil cover. It had a foil. I'm not sure if it was, of course I know. Janine, please fact check me on that. But I don't think you could recycle it because it had that. It wasn't a film, but it definitely was a metallic.
Yeah, it was metallic
thing.
Okay.
And her new brand, Neen, is very much refillable, and it was very important to her. It's a silicone cover, and you pop out and can recycle the little aluminum pans there. So, but cardboard's hard to do, especially with cream products, right?
Yeah.
There's a lot of moisture in this blush itself, and it's like packed with oils. Also 99% natural origin, if that's important to you, and vegan, which we know is important to you.
Yes.
So Happy Berry, Oceanly, plastic-free makeup.
Aspiring vegan.
Blush.
I don't want to get called out for like having an ice cream cone.
I meant you, ustedes you, like the entire audience. Like we know they care
okay.
about cruelty-free. They tell us
yeah.
all the time.
Yeah, they do. And I think that's amazing.
I'm going to put a link to it in the shop, Mai. It was great hanging out with you guys. I hope you go get your beauty sleep, and we'll see you next week.
This was fun. Thanks, guys.
Let's do it
See you
again.
soon.
Let's do it again sometime. Bye.
We hope you enjoyed the show.
It's your reviews and feedback that help us make the podcast even better. Head over to iTunes to rate and review us, or email your thoughts to info@fatmascara.com.
We also want to answer your beauty questions and hear what products you love. To share a Razor One product review or to ask a beauty question, email us at info@fatmascara.
If you send it as a voice memo file, we can even share your voice on the podcast. You can also do that by leaving us a voice message. Our phone number in the United States is 646-481-8182.
Thanks so much for listening.
Okay, you've heard us talk about hemps here at Fat Mascara. We love their body lotions. Well, guess what? All your favorite scents of hemps now come in scrubs and body washes. They're all plant-based, vegan, and cruelty-free. And yes, there's a fragrance-free option for those of you who want that. But I am loving the scrub right now. I am, first of all, not gloopy doopy. You know how we hate a gloopy scrub.
Hate it.
Hemp's original herbal sugar scrub. The texture on this is so good. And the scent, take me away.
I want to be taken away by Hemp's. They have an incredible wash with 3-in-1 formulas. You know I'm a girl on the go. You can exfoliate with glycolic acid. You're going to clean while it's going to moisturize you at the same time. And it hydrates you with that 100% natural hemp seed oil. Also has shea butter. Jen and I have been like talking about shea butter basically since we were born. And aloe vera. And can I tell you about the scents?
Please do.
Sweet pineapple and honey melon. Triple moisture, which is like a really nice scent. Original herbal, pomegranate herbal. I mean, these are like popsicle flavors. I love it.
It's a tropical delight. Elevate your shower routine with Hemp's new body washes and scrubs. They're available at Ulta Beauty and Hempz.com. That's Hempz, Hempz, with a Z. Make sure to check it out today.